Monday. I'll leave the music for just a little bit while we do a little roll call. Hey, Sarah McCombs and Nats from Alberta, Calgary, Alberta. Inner Circle Girl, Chandra Spicer from Alabama. Hey, Miss Brenda, good to see you. Deborah Rainier, good morning from Ohio. Come on, y'all, coming in the room strong. Miss Romero from Louisville. And Kim from Long Island. Teresa Carey. Hey, Jessica Moore. Glad to see you in the house. Millicent Scarlett from Maryland. Glad to know that you're here. Hey, Levon. Team CEH. Glad you're in the room. Hi, Mama Nina. Glad you made it in. Keep commenting with your location. Inner Circle Girls, you can always put up that yellow dot so I know it's you. And if you want to be brave and extraterrestrial, simply share what you are drinking. Me? Rise Coffee. Oh, you can't hear it. I got to turn down the music so you can hear it. Because it's all about the ASMR of the poured drink. What are we drinking? Here we go. But I can't drink it yet because I need some of my oat milk creamer to finish it off. So that's coming soon. Glad you all are in the room. If this is your first time joining me for a Monday morning live, you can just type newbie in the chat. I'm glad you're here. I'll do a little bit more roll call. Hi, Ajay. Mexican coffee. What does this mean? What does this mean? Is this a special blend? Did you make it a certain way? What does this mean? We learn about all the things that we should be drinking in the chat and why. Lemon and ginger tea. Tell us more. Hibiscus. You know I'm a fan. You know I am a fan. Hey, Angela from New York. Come on in the room, South Africa. We're glad you're here. Hot apple cider. Praise the Lord. Yeah, you mentioned me. I sure did. Come on, New Mexico. Happy first Monday. Mid-Missouri. Tyler, Texas. I believe in some Tyler, Texas. Keep going. I want it nice and creamy. Look at God. Okay. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I'm glad y'all are all in the room this morning. Let's open up with a word of thanksgiving because we should. It's November. Lord God, we thank you for another month that we get to see. We thank you for November the 3rd, 2025, and I am grateful that you allowed me to be here. Help me every day to walk in my purpose, and where I have not been doing that, help me to get back on track. But I thank you that there even is a purpose for my life, that you have promised to finish the work that you started in me. And even though we are down to the last 2 months of the year, over and over again, you have shown yourself to be the God who doesn't need much to work with to turn the tide in amazing ways. And so we look to you with expectancy and thankfulness for how you will turn tides, flip tables, move things forward in our lives. Help us to simply be in alignment with you, to quiet the noise so that we can hear you clearly. Thank you for being a God who speaks to his children, who does not leave us as spiritual orphans without a parent who wants to inform us. Thank you for being the person who actually does want to lead and guide us, to shine a light to our paths, to order our steps, to make sure that we know where we should go. Thank you for being a father who gives good gifts to his children. And when things don't feel good, that doesn't mean that you're not good. We simply have to continue to coordinate with you so that we see what it looks like to have your good worked out in our lives. Thank you for being all about us when we have not been about you. Thank you for everything that you've given us, even when we feel like we don't have enough, even when we'd like to have more of something. Thank you for what you've already put in our hands, in our homes, or on our bodies. Thank you for being a God who sees us, who cares for us. And even when we are not aware of the number of hairs on our head, you are. Thank you for caring for us like you care for the lilies of the field and the sparrows that don't fall without you being aware. Thank you for your care, for your kindness, for your love. And may we always come to you first with a heart of thanksgiving. In Jesus' name we pray. To the men, because it's Thanksgiving. What are we doing with our lives if we are not giving thanks? What did I say I wanted you to do? Oh, to finish it off. Here you go. I forgot. Because I got 2 things I want you to do with my phone. But that's number 1. Number 2 can wait till later. Praise the Lord, saints. Standing in agreement. Come on, churchy girls. Where are we doing? What are we doing? Shout out from Panama. Okay. Do I have any newbies in the chat? I'm going back to look for the word newbie. Glad you're in the room. Jonette, whichever one it is. You can set me straight. Anybody else that's new and in the room? Candace Hernandez. I'm glad to see you in the room. Newbie. Damilola. Did I say it right? Let me know. Hey, Raylene. DMS. I could have said DMX, but I didn't. Juanetta. Glad you're here in the room. Newbie from Charlotte. Glad you're here. Miss Madison. Glad you're here. Kathy Palmer. We had some newbies in the room, y'all. Rosalind. Glad you're in the room. So here's what we do on Mondays. This is something I do every Monday with my Inner Circle girls. We do fun. We do foolery. And we do some faith-based teaching, encouragement, guidance. Let me tell you how we do it. This is what we do. Because I believe, this is my philosophy about why the Sister Circle exists, is that we ought to be able, if we can go to the grocery store and pick up a Better Homes and Garden or an O Magazine or Magnolia, or if we're going to pick up some, People Magazine, and we're going to flip the pages to not only be entertained, but also to learn and to grow. What do they say about what I'm supposed to do with my body? And what are they saying about what the look of the season is? And what are they saying about if we can go to sources that don't know Jesus, we ought to be able to, people who love Jesus have good content that serves us too. So I got big dreams for the Sister Circle. But right now, y'all got me. You got me. I want to thank me because I'm showing up here every Monday. But the first Monday of the month, we go live and we share a little bit of the fun. I want to thank, first of all the girls who are in the inner circle, because if they were not in the inner circle, there would not be a Monday morning live. There would not be graphics. There would not be a setup. Emily would not be sitting over here. Got here at 6:30 this morning to help me out. There wouldn't be a girl who's about to post something on my social medias, Miss Sederica. We would not be able to do this. So thank you to the Sister Circle team and the Inner Circle for making the Sister Circle team possible. Thank y'all for partnering with me in all things Sister Circle and ministry and just good old girlfriend fun. So first of all, y'all, let's talk about what I want to tell you. Let's jump into a couple things. I'm going to mix and match here, if that's okay. Just a little mix and match. Oh, not me. Okay. A little mix and match, because this is what we do. So first and foremost, my baby girl turned 34 the other day. She turned 34 on Saturday. So I had the great fun and opportunity of celebrating my 34-year-old daughter, which is cray, but it is what it is. She is amazing. If you don't follow her, you totally should. Her name is Karis Ferris, and yes, that is her actual real name. It sounds like a joke, but it's not. If you are in Dallas, Karis has one R and two S's. Ferris has two R's and one S. See what I did there? If you are in Dallas, I did not know about this. This is why you have to have 30-something year olds in your life to make sure you're having a good time. We went to Casablanca. Y'all, we rented a karaoke room. We should do this as a team. We should do this. Put this on the list for Sam to take control of that and make that happen in February. It was the most fun, If you drink, you can do that, but the mocktails were amazing as well. The little finger foods were great. My point is, it's one thing to think about being in a karaoke space. Inner Circle girls, remind me, karaoke videos are on the list for you in our after party. It's one thing to be in a big karaoke space and have people you don't know that are watching you sing. It's a whole nother thing to be in a private room with 8 girls who you actually know. The foolery was on fire. On fire. So I just want to say, if you're in Dallas, you should try it out. It was a lot of fun. I definitely recommend. Definitely recommend. I believe in having fun. I really do. In all the ways, places, and spaces. And you know what? Girls just want to have fun. Don't we? We do. Let's see. Do I have sound? Y'all.
Here it comes. I'm gonna get my voice ready. Oh, I ain't ready yet. I thought it was ready. Here it comes.
These are the things we do in our lives. We go down the road and we turn up the music and we have a good time. I just want to propose to you that if you have not, with a girlfriend, a sister, a cousin, somebody from high school, a girl from your church, if you have not, in the last 6 to 8 weeks, seen somebody just to see them, just to lay hands on them, as the old folks would say, lay eyes on you, whether it's a coffee or you turn on something on YouTube so you can dance, or you laugh, or you hang out, you eat dessert. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever is fun for you. You go for a walk, you ride a bike, you go shopping, I don't know. If you have not seen her, talked to her, helped her, if you've not allowed her to help you, what are you doing with your life? We're actually going to be talking to 3 of my friends this morning from a tribe that is a lot larger than 3. So fun and foolery is coming your way this morning. But if you have not done that, y'all, it was just good for my soul. It was good for my soul to dance, because I really can't dance. The only dances I know are the nasty ones from high school and college. I don't really know how to dance. So if it doesn't involve a sway or a shake of the hips or a roll of the hiney. I don't know how to do it. So to be able to have a good time with friends, no men around, private room, in the car with my girlfriend, listen, it was the best. Correct, Regina. It's a proof of life check-in. It's a proof of life check-in. Maxwell was my guilty pleasure back in the day. Yes, it's great to just have fun. Michelle is a free spirit. You got that right. You needed to be in that vehicle. You sure did. Maybe we'll do it next time, Teresa. Hilarious. Correct. I just want to remind you, somebody needs you to check on them. If nobody's checking on you, you be the girl that will check on them. A couple other things I want to catch you up on. I don't just want to be fun with my friends. I don't mind being fun with the kids too, or at least hosting the fun. That is sponsored by Put Your Phones Up. Let me tell you something. If you will have those kids put their phones up, I don't care if they're 2, 12, or 22. Put the phone. We left for church on Sunday morning, and I looked at the boys, and they know Sundays and Wednesdays is like phone free. If you're not doing schoolwork, if you're not whatever, like we've just made 2 Sabbaths from devices in our house, and we're not perfect at it. And then I saw them, looking at their pockets like, what's that in your pocket? Mom, I'm not even using it. Why do you need it in your pocket? Why do you need it in your pocket? But truth be told, can I just say this damages me because my funnest thing to do on a Sunday is just sit there and scroll Instagram mindlessly. We're trying to be examples over here though. Anyway, that is sponsored by Put Your Phone Up. I literally said to so the oldest boy was in Costco buying things because it was first Sunday. And they know they get to have fun. So the youngest son was in the car, but my nephew and my grandson, okay, let me back up. Let me tell the whole story. So I go to first service on Sunday mornings. I do this because they live stream the second service and I actually don't want to be on TV. I don't want to be on YouTube, sweaty and ugly and praising and worshiping. But y'all, the praise and worship this Sunday was so good. I stayed for second service just for the praise and worship because I felt like I didn't fully dance out in the first service. I was good in the second service because I was sweaty. I felt dewy and I felt like I was glad I had put on deodorant. So because I stayed for the second service, my nephew and my grandson were like, Chrissy, you're going to leave to go to set up for first Sunday dinner. Can we go with you? That's code for, can we skip church? Do we get a pass to skip church and go with you? And so they left with me. We had to stop by Costco to get some water. And that's what the fun is that ensued in the car because there were no devices. Be brave enough to get the devices, just to have some off-limit time with the devices in your life, because that's where the fun actually happens. More fun. So this is grandchild number 5. And I played grandmother and went to assist Karis at her family photo shoot. And I got to just play in the back and feed children gummies. Because this is not gummies, gummy bears. That could have gone left. Gummy bears, because they are so much happier taking pictures if you feed them gummy bears when they smile. So I got to be the gummy bear fairy. And that was amazing. And also, one more. I got to have a good time with my long-term, I was reminded, 30-year friends, Eric and Yvette Mason. So Eric Mason's podcast will be coming out a couple weeks. I'm supposed to be having a podcast with my daddy coming out this Wednesday. I'm going to watch it. He may have to, I don't know. I have thoughts, but don't worry, Emily. She's like, oh God. So we have interviews coming out. Eric and Yvette, 30-year friendship. That was fun. All right. So more behind the scenes for you girls that are in the inner circle, because I have some additional videos to show you. Don't let me forget. All right. A couple quick things before we dive into what's happening on Instagram, because I save things for y'all. I do. Y'all have figured out the assignment, because sometimes I find that you Inner Circle girls have sent me things. I don't know how to feel about some of the things y'all send me. Oh my word. Now's a great time also to text a friend. Girl, it's First Monday. Where are you? Chrystal's live. Come on. Because trust me, you do not want to miss the conversation that I'm going to have with you this morning. A few announcements. Here we go. Don't forget. Announcements. Shh. You ready? Ready to hear it? Here we go. Y'all know the drill. It's time for top threes. If you've got 3 things you need to do in the month of November, December should not dawn the horizon without you doing these 3 things. What are those 3 things? I've got my planner here. I wrote some preliminary thoughts down right here. This is a reminder. God has given you everything you need to live your life, but he will not live it for you. What does that mean? That means you have to partner with God. He's not going to do it while you lay down on your back. You have to get up and do something. Do something. Top threes. My top 3, because I went back and looked at my 90-day goals. What are the top 3s for the month? Numero 1. Prepare my home for a holiday. Oh, here we go. For the holidays and declutter. I was doing really good on that. Spending some time every day decluttering. And then I had some paper spread all over my guest room bed. And one of my goals was to have somebody come over to spend the night, because then I would be forced to finish. Well, I didn't finish, but I did put everything in neat and nice stacks so I can get back to it later. Numero 2. Develop and finalize my budgets. Still reviewing the 3rd quarter, cleaning up uncategorized transactions, and I scheduled 1 meeting with my accountant. Time to schedule meeting number 2 and revive my workout rhythm. Walking an hour 2 to 3 times a week. I haven't started that yet. I did start getting back into spin, and I did sign up for a 7-day trial membership to EOS, because being around gym people makes me feel like I should be in somebody's gym. Just makes me feel like I'm that person. Even before I'm fully fine, I just start feeling like I'm fine because I'm around fine people. Somebody say environment is everything. Environment is everything. What are your top 3? If you are in the Inner Circle, you know what to do. Don't forget to put your top 3 right here, because it's important to me that we are encouraging each other and seeing what each other are doing. This is how you get to know people. This is how you find out. A couple of other things I want to make sure you know about. The Exodus reading has commenced with teachings. So Inner Circle girls, these are your featured content pieces. The 21-day journey of gratitude, you can do that on your own. The Exodus Bible reading, you click through. And we have not only shared the reading, but sharing the teachings for you. An email went out on Saturday. Check your email. Sister Circle guides for November are here in full effect. Download it, share it. If you need a reason to get your girls together, okay, this is one. And I'm even telling you what you can do. So when you get down to this page and it says, discuss this with your sister circle, I'm giving you the questions to discuss if you want to have meaningful conversations. I also am giving you videos to watch. I also am giving you things to do by yourself, with one friend, or with a circle. Find a fun restaurant and then be intentional. Don't just meet up there and eat. Be intentional with developing your sister circle and talk about one area maybe of growth, or one area of gratitude, or maybe one dream that you are asking God to shape. All right, top 3s. Let me come back here. Dahlia says, working out consistently 4 to 5 days a week, eating clean from my kitchen, finishing my death doula certification. Who knew that there was a certification for this? Does this mean, Dahlia, that you are like with people like as they are transitioning to keep them comfortable? Is that what that means? I've never heard of this. That is amazing. That is amazing. I want to know more. Walk a minimum of 30 minutes a day, declutter my rooms, and complete my business plan. Come on, business plan. Miss Bolton, prepare my upstairs room for my son returning home. Re-enroll for insurance, because, it's that time. Fine-tune my budget to get rid of debt. Very good. Thanks, Melanie. The excellent teachings are excellent friends. Yay. More top threes. Miss Destiny said, go for a walk at least 3 times a week. Continue decluttering to prepare my home for the baby. Come on, baby. Start buying baby essentials. And let other people buy them for you. Finish the cookbook. Come on, Scrumptious Kitchen. Share some of my life's experiences through word on social media. Finalize holiday events. So share them here in Inner Circle Girls. Share them on the inside of the Inner Circle as well. Couple of reminders. You want to go get your planner. Emily, can you drop the link in the chat? Thank you very much. Here they are. There are 3 colors. And if you want your color, you should go ahead and get it. You should go ahead and order it. We want it to be easy. So they are 15% off and they are in stock. So they are shipping out. We have seen signs of life from people receiving their planners. I'm so excited. When you get your planner, take a pic, share, tag Chrystal, tag the Sister Circle online account. What?
Let them know the bundles will be shipping out later this week if they ordered a single planner.
People are receiving their planners. There will probably be a week's worth of shipping to catch up with all the pre-orders. So don't worry if you haven't gotten it yet. It is coming. And if you want to make sure you get your color, go ahead and order. There's no reason for you not to. 15% off. So go do it today. Last year we sold out before even the beginning of the year was here. So don't delay. Don't delay. And I think that I shared my screen. I did. And maybe I moved on to the next thing. Last thing, cruise is coming because before you know it, April will be here of 2026. But when April comes in 2026, you can't sign up for the cruise. You have until the middle of January to pay in full. Now, I say that with great fear and trepidation because I am quite aware of where we are right now. I am quite aware that the economy is stupid. I'm quite aware that people are losing jobs. I am quite aware that that the economy is whack. I'm very aware of that. But I do know that there are some people that are still planning vacations. So if that's you, I would love to have you join me. And if that's you in the other category where it's like, what am I going to do? What is happening? I have lots of thoughts about how I want to and can serve you in the coming months. And particularly if you're in the inner circle, I have something brewing in the back of my brain to make sure that you know how you can maximize what you do have and minimize the stress so that you have less of that. Okay. In fact, what I put on my thoughts, which was shorthand. Sometimes I have longhand thoughts. Lots of times I have shorthand thoughts. I wrote, where do you need to believe that change is possible? And I want you to answer this question in the chat. My answer was the current economic culture and my personal financial plan, because there are unsuspected medical bills and 2 kids in college. And oh my gosh, the holidays. Where do I need to believe that change is possible? I need to believe that this ain't going to last too long and that things can shift financially in my life and in the world. Where do you need to believe that change is possible? Go ahead and put that down in the chat. Okay? Okie dokie. All right. Moving on and getting back on track because I can get off track really quickly. You know what? I'm going to save wait, let me make sure I said everything I wanted to say. Oh, planners, Inner Circle members, the planner is 30% off for you because I want to give you absolutely no reason not to get it so you can be fully engaged in what we're doing. Oh, December the 1st, and I don't know if you've even heard this, I might even change the date, but in December is coming. Dream Builders is coming. What Dream Builders means is we take time and I basically ask you questions and let you get all in your feelings and let you think about your dreams. We do this live daily every morning. There's a free part where we kick up all the dust in your soul and we let you examine by virtue of questions and your set apart time, what you really want, what you really need. If you've never experienced it, don't worry, you're going to love it. And then we have a VIP week where if you have purchased the planner or you are in the inner circle or both, then we walk through setting up your dreams and putting them into goals so they're not just a wish for 2026. I walk you through setting up your life. So the first week of Dream Builders, we kick up the dust and examine your soul. The second week, we put your wishes and your desires into a plan so you can have actionable goals. Because a dream without a plan is just a wish. Dream Builders is coming. If you don't want to miss out on anything, let me tell you what you need to do. if you're not already on my email list, this is what you need to do. Go to crystalevanshurst.com/subscribe. crystalevanshurst.com/subscribe. That will make sure that you get on the newsletter and that you don't miss out on any of the things that I'm talking about. Because an email goes out once or twice a week to make sure that everybody's in the know. Also, I'm going to get my act together this week and finish out the holiday planner so we can send that out. And some of y'all have been asking me about coaching. I am actually finalizing my coaching plans for 2026. If you want to make sure that you are a part of the number that receives that information, get on my email list. But also, if you want to make sure you get all the extraness of coaching, here's what you need to do. You need to go to thesistercircle.com/cohort. It doesn't matter if you're a leader or a communicator. If you just put your name on this list, whatever I'm talking, coaching, communication, leadership, professional development content, you'll get that if you sign up here. Okay, thesistercircle.com/cohort. So my big email list will know when something big is coming, but if you want to be on the inside of all the coaching things, then make sure you're on that coaching list. Okay? All right. I think those are all of my announcements. I'm going to make the fun and foolery from Instagram a part of either my after party or the chat with my girlfriends. So let me introduce you to the girls. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all there? Cherie the Great. Y'all ready? I'm making sure y'all ready. Okay, there we go. So let me introduce you to three of my friends. I don't know who started calling us the tribe, but somebody started that. We have known each other for a span of 25 to 35 years. And we know each other initially, most of us from church, a couple preceded in relationship from school. We are in and out of friendship, like of tight communicative friendship. But whenever we get together, it is always a good time. And it is my excitement and pleasure, y'all, for the Sister Circle podcast to actually have a Sister Circle conversation. So here we go. Cherie, you've had 30 minutes to get your camera right.
It was right. But I just looked and I was like, oh, the sun.
I was like, in the moment I pull you on screen, you just up with your camera like this. Okay, so let me introduce you to everybody. To my, whichever side this is for y'all. To my right on the screen is Michelle, Shelly Shell. Underneath me is Talisha.
I'm learning to do what wave works. How's this?
I mean, that looks like your way. Hi. And then diagonal to me is Cherie, self-proclaimed the great. Oh, Lord. Okay, so Michelle and I know each other from the age of 17. Y'all have heard that story, many of you. And then we are just always doing things. And she's fun. I'm her friend because she's fun. Talisha, was it Jada at first or was it church at first?
Jada.
So Jada Edwards and Talisha have been friends since what?
Second grade.
Second grade.
Oh.
And is she the reason why you came to church?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That church. Yeah, because I was at Friendship West.
You were at that church.
Yeah.
So Talisha is who you want to call if you need to have a party, if you need somebody to show up and fill in the blanks, like whatever it is, she's going to have it done. She is also the one who is going to look at you like this. Now that look can mean a few things. It can mean like, are you okay? It could also mean, is that right? And if she puts her hands up like this, you know you're really in trouble. Cherie also was Priscilla's friend. Because you know the older you get, the ages coagulate. Cherie is so many things crazy. And I don't know that I knew you were as crazy as you are then. But
Yeah.
then she was just homemaker extraordinaire, and her whole situation was, I'm just trying to get ready for marriage. That's it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was it.
That's
That was it.
true. That was
That was
it.
it.
Sewing, cooking, I mean, just everything. She was dressed like a church lady from the very beginning because she had a premonition that she was going to be a pastor's wife. We were like, why are you dressed like that? She was like, girl, because we in the house of the Lord.
The day is coming. He's coming. He's coming. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we're here just to chap it up and have fun. First of all, thank y'all for getting up early in the morning. I appreciate it.
For me, it's like an extra. We need to put it on record. This is an extra hour earlier.
Yes, because you are not
It's
in
on the record.
Texas with us. Mm-mm. So thank you for
Just
getting
want
up
to
out
say
of the
it.
bed and being willing to join me. And then second of all, I want you to share what one word, don't expound too much. I described y'all a little bit. If you were introducing me to someone else, you would say, Talisha, you go
Wait.
first.
No, that wasn't on the list that Emily gave me of
Talking about, I got
questions.
my list. I got my list ready to
That
go
what
from
was
this one on.
hard. I need a minute. One word to describe you, Crystal?
One.
Oh, give me a minute, Crystal. You're putting me on the spot. Go to Shelly Shell. Give me a second. One word to describe.
Let me turn down my sound. See if
I
you
would
can
say
hear me good.
deep. Like she makes you think. I know you said don't expound too much, but you'll ask questions. You'll be like, oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, so deep.
I don't know if it's the right word. And then I'm about to say this in front of folks, and y'all know I mess up words, but other people don't. But is it right to say patriot?
Did you say
No.
patriarch?
Yeah. Is that right? Like you're like
No,
Is
I
that right?
know.
no, it's not right. It's
That's
not
not
right.
right. Okay, let me think.
What do you mean?
Meaning she's like this she's this when you think of a family or something that
Oh,
is
matriarch.
matriarch. Matriarch? Matriarch.
Matriarch.
Arc, arc.
Girl,
Arc.
you called me
That's
the head man of the household. That's what you just
Right.
called me. You said,
oh sorry.
you said
See?
patriarch.
That's
That
what
would
I'm
be
saying.
Tony Evans, not
Yes. Yes.
I thought she meant patriot, like of the
Me-
country. I was like, wait,
Oh
what?
no. 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 Y'all know I'm gonna jack up some words. Patriot.
that was great. That was
I
great.
still don't know how to say it. But
Okay, so
that's
matriarch, I make you think. What did you say? What have you didn't say nothing, Cherie, yet, did you?
Solid,
Solid.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
patriot.
great.
stable.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't have to say anything great. Okay.
What?
3 things you're loving right now. 3 things. Let's go. Let's do one round. Each share one since y'all are ready with your lists. One thing. Cherie, you go first.
Fitness consistency. I have been really. I think I need a new hip at the ripe old age of 51. I have to have a
No.
hip replacement. So I have to have hip replacement surgery.
Why?
Probably on both because you remember I was like an athlete back in the day.
That's what I'm trying to
And
understand.
right, exactly. Yeah, no one knows.
You have
No
never
one
been
knows.
ridiculously obese. You have never been
Nope.
like a heavy duty marathoner. Why do you need to have your hips replaced?
I don't know what I
Yeah.
did. I don't know. I don't know if when I fell, I don't know what happened. But
I
when
thought
you
this
get
When did you
old, that's when
start?
all the stuff start like happening for real. But yeah, I have to have my left hip replaced. Um, I took off earlier this year. I took off quite a bit of time, approved, to try to lose weight. When I had Ellis, I actually lost weight when I gave birth to him. And let me let everybody know, he's 14. Let me not try to say it like he's 3 years old. Like this is well over a decade ago. Still working on getting rid of the baby weight. But I lost weight and my sciatica went away. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I just need to lose weight. Well, as the years progressed, I gained weight, blah, blah, blah. And then this year it just got really, really bad because I know you know about my back issue, have working with that. But
It's not funny,
Christmas
but it's
Eve,
funny
yeah,
because you're
yeah,
funny.
yeah. That's the way I tell stories. I get it. I'm not offended if y'all laugh at my pain. Yeah, Christmas Eve last year, I went to the doctor. I could not lift my left leg without assistance. I have to use my hands to lift my left leg to get in the car, to get in the shower. What I know. And so she's like, "Oh yeah, go get X-rays." And so, yep, severe arthritis of the blah. But that's not. I don't care about that, y'all. The paperwork said prominent subcutaneous adipose tissue. That was the first line in the diagnosis. Prominent subcutaneous. Sir, I didn't ask you how much fat I have. I asked you why my hip hurts. What? So, yeah, have to have it replaced next year.
Okay, that did not sound like anything that you're loving. What you were loving was consistency.
So,
Look,
because of that, I've lost 43 pounds. So yes, I became consistent with Orange Theory, with my walking. I am getting cortisone shots to help with the pain. But since April, when I was there, I went with Chandria to Mint, and that was just a hilarious experience because I hadn't been working out in years. And yeah, but just when I got back home, I just re-upped my membership to Orange Theory and just have been consistent. They have resistance training classes maybe 4 times a week, and those are the ones that I'm consistent with. So
mm-hmm.
it feels good that it feels bad when I don't work out. Like I like that my body misses going to Orange Theory. So I've had a setback over the last couple of weeks. I kind of overtrained, so I haven't been in a couple of weeks, and I'm just like, oh, I need to hurry up and heal so I can go back. So that's what I'm
Okay, I
excited
went to
about.
Orange Theory one time. I couldn't do it because I felt like a failure. Like you're putting my grade on the screen for everybody to see. If I look around and everybody's in the green or they're in the blue or they're in the, and I'm just in the gray. I haven't even registered a color. Like I went one time and I was like, I can't come back here until I actually cannot be in the gray.
Yeah, because you're
Did
That
you?
wasn't
competitive.
you. That was the device. That was the
Yeah,
device.
yeah,
Yeah,
because we're all
that was the device.
competitive, and so it's no, I'm not going to be last up in here,
I'm
even though
not
it's
going to
my
be
first time
last.
here. Yes,
Right.
this is my first
Right.
time
And your
here,
name,
and I
and if
haven't
it
worked
was your
out, but
first
I will
time,
not.
yeah, you're highlighted. It has like a little star next to your
They
name.
welcomed
No,
me
Okay. Oh, she's
publicly.
a green star.
yeah,
Your name is on the board. It's Crystal's first time. Yay! Like,
yeah,
why she not
Nope.
doing nothing? Why she
Nope.
here?
And then I was
Yeah.
doing the rowing machine, and every time I went forward, my fupa got squeezed in between my chest and my thighs.
wow,
That was a whole nother. I was like, I can't even fully row. What am I doing
Uh-huh.
in here?
yeah.
Yeah.
I want
So
y'all to know
It's a
that
lot.
as Cherie progresses through her weight loss, she sends me pictures of her, but she'll be like in all black, all covered up. Cherie. She just all covered up, and she'd be like, "Look how skinny I look." And I'd be like, "Can't nobody see it because you're dressed down to your ankle. And you got on
You
long
know why?
sleeves.
Because
What are we?"
holiness is still right. Holiness
But
is
I
still
can't tell
right.
if you done lost weight. But she's just like excited, talking about, "Oh, look how skinny I look," and I'm like, we can't see nothing.
You say, oh, you're like,
Heart, just a
okay,
heart.
okay.
well,
Just a,
congratulations, Cherie. 43 pounds.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
that's
Thank you.
good.
What do you feel like will help you to keep it off?
Good question.
I don't have I'm 51. I don't have time to. I'm not 21. I don't have time to like. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna just be lackadaisical, and I still my diet is on track as well. I have days. It's Halloween. I had little candies here and there. Um I don't deny myself that, but I do have to be mature and responsible with the things that I choose
It's
to
whack.
eat to put in my body.
Maturity is whack.
It's whack. It's whack. 0 stars. Do not recommend. But yeah, the thing that will keep me on track is just like that's just that. I was talking to Chandria about it. She was like, Cherie, 60 is next. 60 is next, not 30.
Right.
60. It's like, okay. So that really was. I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
Well, congrats. T, what are you loving?
Thank you.
I'm gonna follow up with this. That was one of my things too. Is a community workout. I've been. If you're in the DFW area, Mint, I'm loving lifting weights. You know, they talk about at our age that we need to start lifting weights, and I have really enjoyed lifting weights and seeing the it's almost like you said, even before I get to the gym, I just feel fine because I'm up putting on workout clothes. You hear me?
Yeah.
At 5 in the morning. And then even if I'm lifting 5, 10 pounds, listen, I'm up here lifting weights. Pass me those fives. And I just I just feel like I also, though, I see the difference. You know, I feel better. You know, I'm walking around in my bra and panties, and it's okay. I'm not hiding from the mirror because I lifted 10 pounds today. So we're gonna look at all of this. And so that working out has also helped me just, I guess, mentally also see myself. So I'm feeling good about that.
We don't talk about that enough. It is like a great thing, regardless of where you are, to look in the mirror and be like, "You all right, girl?" Like whether
Yes.
you're like in process and you're like encouraging yourself, or you're like,
Yes.
"Oh, this looks different." It's like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And not being so
Yeah.
hard on yourself. I think you're also, I will say this, I think that just realizing some of my struggles probably came from somewhere else and probably came from a female family member. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at your arms. You know, no man has told me I had bad
Mm.
arms. It was probably a woman that said, what
Ooh.
about this? You know what I'm saying? But no man has ever said that. Anything
So wait.
he
Is
probably
this
grew up
like
with,
I just
like, hey,
learned this, or is this like I've been in therapy and somebody helped me to see this?
no, I think I'm just learning it, just sitting
Yeah.
back watching. Like, I think also what happened was Shindria, it was something else, but Shindria had a good way of saying, um, you will be like if I was talking about myself or talking about something, she'll say, who told you that?
Mm.
So
Yes.
basically therapy,
Yes.
because Chandria's a therapist.
Yes.
That's very true. That's very true. I just don't say it because I don't want to pay her. But but
We
therapy.
friends. We friends first.
We're friends first.
Do y'all ever
Yeah,
say
but
this to her? I literally will say to her, I just need you to be my therapist real quick for just a second. Like, I just need you to know I'm coming in hot for this
no,
one thing.
yes.
Yeah.
I just come in hot. When I make a statement, because you may send me a bill, but just listen. And she can't turn it off. Chandria, I have to tell her to turn it off. Because
Yes.
Chandria is
Stop
good around
therapizing
folks.
me.
Yeah.
Yes, like you're like, I need you to turn that off and just
Yeah.
be present. But she just be looking at
Just
people like,
breathe. Just
I need
breathe.
you to have a session.
That's
So
great.
anyway, yes, I think that question made me look at life, period, in asking who told me that? Where did I get that from? And so then when I'm thinking about weight, and I think a guy may have even said it, like guys like love handles. Y'all over here, what
They
made
want
y'all
somewhere
think,
soft to land.
hello? And I think my brother said one time, don't nobody want to be bumping six packs with no female. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on this.
You
But I
can.
was
You
like,
can.
huh. He's like, don't nobody want to be rubbing those bumping six packs together. I was like, huh. But everybody has their own. But he was just like, no, like y'all think that that's what we want. But the reality is, no, they like a little something. And I got a little something everywhere except for some hair.
Listen, that is
Huh?
true. I'll never forget
It-
Jay
it-
Lynn told me when I got married, her counsel, when y'all threw that shower, her counsel was, he wants to see you. You're the one that's going to be self-conscious. Put on the lingerie, like do all the things, because you're going to have issues with certain things. And he's not. He's just going to be like, just bring it on in here. What you got, bring it on in here. You know, and all
Yeah.
the things where I'm like, it's not looking like whatever I thought it was supposed to be,
Yeah.
Yeah. He don't know, not bumping six packs. That's never going to happen over here. I can tell you that now, but that's okay. That's all right.
No.
Praise the Lord, saints. Okay. Michelle, what are you loving?
Mastering how to make pancakes, fluffy pancakes from scratch.
What?
Your problem is you're not using no gluten. That's your problem. You're not
That's
using no
No,
probably
I
gluten.
it.
am.
You know, she over there using some kind of vegan pancake
I
mix.
am.
They
No,
don't
no, it's
Mushroom,
not a pancake
mushroom
mix. I'm trying to.
based.
No,
I
no.
do. I do have one
Maybe
that you gave me, and I do like. I think the key is oil, though, right? Like letting them sit. You got to let people disturb pancakes too soon. That's
no,
possible.
mine is come out gummy. I'm trying to figure out why. I want the perfect pancakes.
Okay.
What ingredients are you using?
So it's oatmeal, like oat
Oh,
flour.
okay. I'm out. I'm out. Never mind. We done. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to answer that. I'm done. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Sheree, you knew this. You knew it
Oatmeal is for
was okay,
oatmeal.
Bisquick.
Oatmeal is for oatmeal.
No, it's not. No, you can use it for a
Oatmeal,
lot of stuff.
brown sugar, butter, a pinch of salt. You're done.
That is so
Oh
funny.
gosh.
You knew she wasn't using no Aunt your mama.
No.
And listen, don't use Aunt Jemima, fine. But like, come on now, y'all got it with these all alternative lifestyles. You just can't have pancakes, baby.
That's not true.
You just can't have pancakes.
That's not
Don't
true.
don't get her. Don't get her.
I,
She
I
she
know,
bel-
I know, I know.
she might
So
get
you just
borderline
wait.
offended.
That's what you're working on, Michelle. Is fluffy pancakes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's what you're loving. You're loving figuring it out.
Yeah, yeah. And just kind of cooking my own food. I enjoy eating my own food than I do eating out now.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Michelle made me some hot dogs from carrots.
Oh my God.
They were good, weren't they?
They
No?
were approachable. They were adjacent.
Wow.
They were carrots though. But a level of excitement. This is the thing I want to say though. The level of excitement that Michelle has about trying things out and sharing them. She'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, like brought everything to the house, seasoning and doing all the things to the carrots. And then when I got ready to taste it, she was like, how was it? How was it? It's just
Yeah.
like the level of
Yeah.
intensity with,
Yeah.
is it because you like trying new things? Is it because,
I do. I do. Mm-hmm.
I,
You
I
already know that.
actually enjoy when you do that, and I've said, hey, I'm ready for my next, vegan meal. I just know like afterwards I may have to, go get a bowl of cereal or something. But I will try it and I enjoy it. And I love food, but I also love somebody that loves to the enjoyment of food. And I love to see you like Chrystal describing like you're excited. And some
I
stuff
am.
I just have to tell you, I'm not trying that. No. I just I'll try majority because I think you are a good cook. I think you should have your own little truck or something. When you make
I
those
ain't serious.
smoothies, they're the bomb.
The what?
What do
The
you
Oh, the
smoothies,
smoothie.
seriously? Oh, what are
huh?
the ingredients? So oatmeal and what else? I'm sorry.
oh, back to the
Yeah.
pancakes. You know about back to the pancakes?
Yes, yes.
Uh, let's see. I use oatmeal. I use hemp seeds, banana, apple cider vinegar, baking powder, salt, vanilla extract, and maple syrup.
Okay, because I was going to ask you what your leavener, which is baking soda, but the baking soda assumes you have
I mean,
gluten. It
no,
assumes
I'm
you has
sorry, baking
have.
powder. I use baking powder.
Yes, that same. Yeah, yeah. But it assumes that you're putting it in wheat, in a grain to lift it.
In hemp grain, or does she? You're saying she needs to add
Seed.
grain? Oh,
Flour.
I'm
You
trying to
need
figure out what
dirty
the apple
old
cider
flour.
vinegar is for. What's the apple
Do
cider
you not
vinegar
do
for?
flour?
It works with the baking powder,
Oh,
like to kind of sort of make buttermilk. Oh, and I use soy milk too. I'm still perfecting it. You know where I got it from?
Okay.
Chat GPT.
Oh, well, there
okay.
you go.
First of
Okay.
all,
Okay.
there are verifiable vegan people who have created recipes for pancakes. Chat GPT is just guessing. It's giving you your best.
Uh-huh.
So
No,
go get
I've
a
tried
real
other
pan.
people's pancakes.
Yeah, go
No,
get
I
a
have
real
tried other.
pancake recipe.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Michelle, you introduced me to that one at Sprouts. It's a
Yeah.
vegan
Sometimes
one.
I use that.
It's really
Mm-hmm.
good.
Yeah, but I wanted to make my own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but what else have you
We're
been?
not gonna figure that out.
What else have you been doing from Chat GPT? Because you told me a whole lot, Michelle, the other day that you were very excited about your Chat GPT situation.
Just asking questions or how to say this appropriately or what's the right way to say this or that or something like that. Just things like that.
Y'all using it? T, Cherie?
Yes. Oh, yes. Especially for work. Cause you know me, like we just started, I'll jack up some words. So I'll be like, tell me how to say this professionally in a friendly way.
Right.
Like,
Because you know how to
yes.
Yeah.
say it a
Yes.
non-friendly way. You know how to say what you need
Yes,
to
I
say.
do. Yes. And I love that chat. And sometimes I'll be like, I want to say thank you. That was really good.
No, I do
Good
talk to
here.
mine like that. I'd be like, that was great. Okay, so now let's try it.
Yeah,
That was really helpful how you did. Because that's how he be
absolutely.
talking to me. He be talking to me like
Yes.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
I literally was saying the other day, I feel like this might be how my husband wants me to talk to him. Maybe this is the problem. Because maybe if I talk to Jesse, like chat talk to me, like no matter what I give it, it says,
You
I
say
see
chat,
where you're
chat.
going. That is an amazing thought. I can
It
see that you
does.
put a lot
Yeah.
of thought into this. This is awesome. I can tell that you're really good. I'd be like, I'm feeling myself talking to this thing. You, Cherie, you shook your head like it's the devil. You don't use it. What is happening?
Because it's the devil. It's the devil incarnate.
Why are you saying that?
I'm not, I like to read and I like to write, so I like to have my own firsthand experience. I like writing and rewriting, don't we? Okay, yep, yep. I see your face, Crystal. So we gonna set that aside. But yeah, I don't
Me
really
too.
have a problem with it. But it does oftentimes give bad information. As a matter of fact, it'll say like, because in my Google app, to pull up all of these sites that websites that they want you to go check out and blah blah blah, and it'll say information collected from AI, which can often be incorrect. So like, just the disclaimer, like this information we're giving you is probably
I'm
not
saying.
true. It's probably
Yeah.
something wrong with it. So, and then if I have to do research to fix what's right, then I'm gonna just go straight to the source for myself.
I'm
So,
not gonna lie. I would rather get a good head start because I will double check it. I will. I mean, and it's a problem. It is a whole problem because it can definitely make you lazy and slow down your brain cells. But also, it makes me faster. It's like if you would just give me a head start, I can edit, clean it up,
Mm.
fix it, adapt it. Michelle get
Absolutely.
recipes out of it. I mean, like I get whole 30-day content plans out of this thing, y'all. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
let me just go in here and just tweak it a little bit. It's a whole
Yeah. That's
situation.
it. Yeah.
Well, you
yeah,
got
we
people
did
in
that.
here agreeing with the
I would agree
devil.
with that. Yes, yes, I
That
would agree with that. In some applications, though, we had a guy from another church here, a sister church here, put their devotional together for Sunday from ChatGPT. Like, okay, wait, what about your personal prayer life? Like, what we hate? Wait a
I
minute, back
mean,
up. Whoa.
but here's the thing. Let's talk about this. I
But
think
it
that
feels like it. It feels like it's AI.
now that's correct. That's correct. But I will say two things. First of all, if you are feeding it good information and it helps you to aggregate, and then if after it aggregates it, you're reviewing it and adding something back into it, if it helps as a tool to speed you up or to pull things together and organize them, more power to you because I can say a lot of things that are jumbled up and not organized and give it to ChatGPT and it will feed it back to me, but it's my stuff, just organized.
But
What
the
if he wrote
vast
the
majority of
devotional
people are
that
not
way?
doing that. But people are not doing that. You know
Oh,
that, Crystal. You know that.
Girl, because I got kids who be using ChatGPT. I said plural so we don't identify which one it is. Kids.
Right, right, right,
And I just be
right,
like,
right, right.
Joker, your teacher can throw this in the thing and know that you got it from
Yes.
Chat.
Yeah, their school, they do an online program now, and they'll type their
You
whatever
homeschooling
in.
again?
Still, still, yeah. We about to
Um,
be through though. Yeah, I gotta get out of my house. But yeah, the thing will grade them and it'll give her, 130%. Like, okay, yeah, what? That's not even possible. So, yeah.
all right. Okay. One, the last thing that made you laugh, Michelle, since you laughing.
That dog. At first, I wasn't laughing. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Michelle, you do
gosh.
not like dogs.
Okay,
Did you?
Michelle, please do us the honor, please.
Yeah, but they're not gonna find it as funny.
They
Oh
will
my
if you get
gosh.
up. I need you to get up out of your chair, back up like 3 steps. And okay, so y'all, we have a dog. My oldest son brought home a dog. Michelle doesn't like dogs. That's fine because he's normally contained. He's young and he's active, and Trey has not trained him not to jump up on people. So Michelle came over, and when she comes over, she just walks through the back door. She just comes through the backyard, walks through the back door. She did not know that the dog was in the backyard. Okay, please, Michelle, stand up. Stand up. Back up 3
Oh
steps.
my god. Oh my gosh. Well, and preface that some people have dogs. I'm like, oh, they're docile. They're okay. Yeah. But you're no. So
Pull your screen down this way, just a little bit. Pull it down this way so we can see more of your full body. Back up. Yes, there you go. So what had happened
I like this
was
sweatshirt, Shell. Joy in the now.
right. So I come. I'm like, open up
move
the
the
gate.
chair.
I'm
We
like,
can't see you.
this is part of my prop. Okay.
Yeah, it's like she
So
going somewhere. She going somewhere.
I'm like, do. Okay, I lock it and stuff like that. And then I turn around like this and I see a big black thing coming towards me. And I'm like, ah! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I want to get out, but I can't because it locks too well. And the dog is jumping on me. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, and there's nobody there to help me. Nobody. So then I walked as the dog is jumping on me to her back door so that somebody can help me because I can't get out. I don't know what to do. I can't run. I don't know. So then Trey, her oldest son, comes to the door, but he comes to the door like this.
No sense of urgency. No sense of
No,
urgency.
but I'm about to be eaten by this dog. Okay?
You're near death. I'm with you. You're near death.
Yes. At the time, it was not funny, but when I told the story, oh my gosh, I think we laughed so hard and cried and yeah.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a lab, right? It's a big black
A
lab.
lab? Oh
Yeah.
my
And he's
God,
not even that
girl.
big.
You
He's
were
not-
you listen. Your response was justified. I'm with you, Michelle. I can't stand dogs. I can't stand them.
Thank you.
Oh,
I mean, if the
Docile
dog-
or otherwise.
if I could say if the dog was tamed, then I would be okay. Because I know those dogs can be gentle. Because people bring them to the hospital all the time for people like to pet them, and they're normal, they're fine. But when that dog is jumping on you and it's big, oh my gosh.
You weren't
Oh
prepared
my
for
God.
it. Yeah.
My anxiety went from 0, and I'm not an anxious person. It went from 0 to 1,000, and I thought I'm about to meet the Lord because I'm gonna die.
Just because you were.
y'all, he's not even that big. He's not even that big.
What, Chrystal? Please.
He's not.
Please.
Like labs get really big. Like they're like 75, 80-pound dogs. He's probably like 30 pounds. He's 8 months old.
How old is he? Oh, okay. That's a
Yeah,
good
he's
size.
8 months old. He might be
It
35.
is thank you, Sheree. That's a good size, especially for somebody who is traumatized by dogs already. And
Yeah,
is
I'm not
big
saying
black
he's
dog?
not larger than, he's not like a little tiny schnauzer witzel or something. I'm just saying he's not like a Great Dane. You know, people got in their mind this big old thing, and he is just
That's
very
your
playful. Why am I defending
Very
this dog? Like I care about him. Ugh.
Yes, you are. You do.
Y'all know
You
this
Wow.
story is gonna change throughout as Michelle tells the story. That dog gonna turn into a bear. So I turned around
It's
and
gonna have
was
fangs. It's gonna have
bear.
fangs.
That dog was Cujo.
He was drooling. He was drooling.
You know it's gonna change. That's what she
Yeah.
saw, a bear.
Yeah, so I was laughing and crying.
Michelle,
Yeah.
always with the dramatic stories. That's okay. I was trying
Love
to
it.
see. I don't know if I can do it. Let me see. I might not be able to do it. Let me see what happens if I. Oh, never mind. I was going to try to see if I could show a picture, but I don't know that it's going to let me do it while y'all
Of
are
the
on
dog?
here. Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
it's all right. Moving on. Talisha, what's the last thing that made you laugh?
I was just thinking about this text thread between me and my siblings. But I work remote majority of the time, but then I went in the office just recently, I think Thursday or Friday. And I got this email saying that they had elected me the warden.
Oh,
And so we've been chatting about that and laughing about it because it's like, I'm not doing that. If the
What does that
fire alarms go
mean?
off,
Of the what?
Like so if you're okay, so if you're in a company in a building, every company, every floor kind of has a fire warden of their company. And so if there's an alarm goes off, you're supposed to put on like this vest or something and grab some, I don't know, a flashlight or something, and you're supposed to make sure everybody get off the floor and get down the stairwell and get somewhere safe. I'm not, if the fire alarm go off,
You're
when I
not the
grab
You
my
one.
run.
purse, when
They
I grab my
did that
purse,
to
that's
spite you.
You're
They
not the
don't
one.
they
You're gonna be
so
like
what?
this. Oh my God! Oh my God! What do we do?
Right.
What do we do?
No, I'm gonna have my purse. I'm get another reason for me to get my purse. So I've been laughing about that with different people because I'm like, they don't. I'm 51. I'm not gonna. My purse is y'all signal. The fire alarm has went off. I grabbed my purse.
the
That was your
fire
signal.
warden has her purse. The fire warden has her purse.
That's it. It's the same thing. If you see a woman grab her purse, I want to say a black woman, but for sure a black woman, she don't say nothing, but she just grab her purse and she
It's
gone.
time to go.
Listen, you need to follow suit. That's what you need to do. And the alarm going off? No, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So I've been laughing about that with different people over text and stuff like that. So that's one thing that's kind of made me laugh. Yeah, you know me. Like, no, let's
Yes.
get
Hands
down.
up.
Hands up, let's go. No.
Oh.
I'm not saving nobody right now.
What about you,
You know
Cherie?
what?
Go ahead, Michelle. What were you saying?
No, I said I forgot what Talisha was her last thing she said.
I'm not saving nobody right now. Like
Oh,
Jesus said,
okay.
Yeah,
Jesus
Jesus
saved
already
us.
died for you. Not my
Jesus
job.
said,
Uh-uh.
Get somebody else.
Get somebody else.
What you got, Cherie?
So I'm gonna
It's gonna be a whole
say my
story.
I'm gonna say my husband. I don't laugh. People don't. I make people laugh. People don't make me laugh. Like I don't. That's
Right.
not. It's usually the other way around. I was talking to that talking. Threads is fantastic because nobody knows anybody, and you just be talking to strangers. And that was the conversation. Was like going out with a group of people, and you're the funny one. And like, oh yeah, you need one other funny person because everybody's just looking at you the whole time. Like,
Waiting for you
say
to
something
make them
funny.
laugh.
Say something
Do
funny.
something
Like,
funny.
not today. So yeah, it probably was something my husband said. Brandon has lost quite a bit of weight. Um, has he said that from the pulpit? I don't know what's for public consumption, but quite a bit of weight as well. He had a health scare last year, and he's fine. But has been doing the same thing. So we just kind of share experiences. And I'll say this at his higher weight, Brandon is nothing if not self confident. He lacks nothing in the self confidence area. So he was was just talking to one of our um, elders at church. Is like, oh, in spite of my size, what it was. He's like, Cherie lucky. Cherie lucky to have all of this, but it was a lot. And as he has as he has come down, come down, come down, and then you look back because he's a man, of course, so he lost all his weight in like 6 weeks, and it's like but he would look back or at a sermon that he preached this year, and it's like,
Was I that big? Yeah. So yes. Yeah.
and the things you do, and I'll just personalize this to cover up your size, like, oh, and this makes me look smaller now, and you look back like, oh, that didn't make me look small at all. It just looked like a big person with a tight shirt on, like that. Just
Right.
you turn to the side. If you turn to the side, like can't nobody
You
know.
look big,
You're like a
right.
fat
You
girl
would-
turned to the side. That's what you look like. Um, so
You talking about
case in
these are my
point,
skinny jeans. These are my skinny jeans.
why the zipper stuck? Why don't
Right. Right. Right.
yeah.
You didn't realize
So
those should not have been your skinny jeans.
it's right, right, right. These are
Yeah.
wide leg. These are
Those
wide
should not
leg.
have been.
Wide the wide
These are
leg
wide legs.
jeans.
These are not tight jeans. Oh, these supposed to be wide leg. Oh,
I picked up the wrong ones. I thought these were the okay.
Right.
So yeah, I don't. It's not often that people make me laugh. Like this is the thing that brings me joy is bringing other people joy. So
So,
watching y'all cackle and cry and stuff. That's I love that. I love that. So that's what makes me laugh.
Well, you
so
know
you
what?
should either wide leg, not skinny.
Fun and foolery. The funniest thing
Uh-huh.
is that people tell me that I'm funny, and y'all know I'm actually not funny. So I I get what you're saying, Cherie, because I'm like, I'm like, okay, as soon as this live is over, I'm like,
Yes.
where's my book? Go back to my,
Hey, look. Yep.
you know what I'm saying? So I get that. Love that about you. Okay, so here's the thing as we wrap up. See, you have to have plenty to talk about, but then you don't really need to talk about that much. So we know each other from mutual friendships and church. And one of the biggest things that I hear women saying is that they wish they had that. So like if I'll, post a picture of me and Michelle, or if we all go out and, it's like, oh, that's great that you have friends. And the oddity, honestly, of the fact that we've been friends for so long. Like, and there are twos or threes that gather up more often amongst this group. Because it's what, 8 of us? It's like 8 of us
Ten.
now?
Nine.
9? Okay.
Nine.
10. I think it's
So
10.
who is
Is
in
it?
and who
Oh,
is out? Who we counting? So me, Priscilla, Jada, Chandria, Michelle, Chandria, Talisha,
We counted Chandra
Shantara,
already.
We counted
Teresa,
Chandria already.
Teresa.
Teresa,
Nicole.
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 10.
That's 10. Yeah.
That's 10. Okay. So, but hearing women say like, I don't have that. I wish I had that, or I put myself out there. People, and it happens. Like we've had other friendships that maybe we're not friends anymore. It kind of went away. They did something that was harmful. And I know within the 10 of us, like we've had seasons where we're all the way on and not all the way on, or where we've had moments where we've offended each other. We've had that, but I think it's kind of an anomaly a little bit to have had, based on the feedback that I get, to have had this friendship for so long. So I wanted just to say, like, if you were going to talk to someone about two things, and church has been a big part of it too. Like even though we don't all go to the same church now, at some point we were all there, right? So we have that as common DNA. If you were going to talk to somebody about like what they can do about finding and building community and the importance of that, or the lack thereof, about church home being a part of the building of community, because you got a lot of people trying to find church homes, and they're not finding their people. So just any two things you want to say about that: building community and just finding a church home and the connection to community building and being somewhere that you're planted. Anything that comes to mind? Cherie, you're churchy, you go first.
Closest to the
Thank
Lord.
you. First giving honor to God who's ahead of my life.
Huh.
I would say you have to decide. It's just like anything else, just like with the working out. You have to decide that you're going to be consistent. You have to decide that you're going to do it when you don't feel like doing it. Especially gaining friends as adults is a much harder feat than
Mhm.
I've known them for 30 years, and these are my people. Because as an adult, you have some coping skills, and you have some maturity, and you have some boundaries that you've set to keep yourself emotionally safe, things of that sort. So you see somebody you like, you wear those shoes all the time. Okay, we can't be friends because I don't like those shoes. Like you just decide, but you have to figure out like what's core. What do I have to have for a sustainable friendship? You got the three circles that all of the pastors talk about. This is in the center circle. This is non-negotiable. You have the outer circles, like it's serious, but like we can discuss it. Then you have the outer circle. These are not. These are we don't even have to have that. But just deciding this is the person. These are the two people, and what does it look like now? And be okay if that changes, because you're changing. Like if you're as you are walking with Christ, and as you just age, like you should be changing. Something should be. You should look at this situation a year from now differently than you do now. So that's what I would say. Be consistent, be intentional, and be flexible. Like expect for the relationship to change as time progresses.
Very good. Michelle.
I don't know. I guess off of what Cherie said, you have to be open. Um, I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to make any new friends right now. I like who I have.
No
But
new
I'm
that's not
okay.
true.
friends.
You make new friends all the time.
all the time.
I don't know. To me, the word friendship, I don't know. I have acquaintances. I don't mind meeting those people, but friends, I kind of the ones I call friends, I hold them in my hand. Those are my heart. They are part of me. But I have no problems meeting acquaintances. Does that make sense?
You don't have problems meeting people, period. And going on whole
I
vacations
don't.
with people you just met.
I know. I have no problems. I have no problems with connecting with people or whatever. But going deep with people, I don't know. That's what friendship is to me, going deep with a person. And maybe I'm just not there right now in order to allow someone in to go deep with somebody else that I just met. Maybe over time, maybe those acquaintances will be someone that I can go deep with. But for now, I'm okay with surface friendships, meeting those surface friendships. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I also think, even though you're saying that's where you are right now, having the ability to meet people, connect with people, and which you have done consistently, you still do that consistently. That is a large part of what has led to friendships that are deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about
Mm.
Harsha or people, like as a traveling nurse, people that you've met where, even during difficult time, you had women flying in from places that they had known you from, like Atlanta, I think, or it's DMV, but they flew in like during the difficult time because they were acquaintances. But that began the road to friendship, and you're always open to meeting people and connecting with people, which has lent itself to you having good friendships over the years. And so right now, just because you don't want to intentionally go deep with people, it doesn't mean you're still not doing the thing that helped you get the friendships that you have. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. I yeah, I want to I think that what Michelle does is what you do, Crystal, really well. And that it would be my advice to people as far as finding a common thread in someone. If you're trying to establish some friendships, far as um for you may see somebody and you're like, oh, I really like those shoes, and I wonder if she into fashion. It's just common thread that you just kind of play off of. I wouldn't really go looking. Sometimes I think we go looking for somebody that looks exactly like us, or oh, we can she's you know or again, the same example for us. Oh, she may be really into fashion. I need somebody around me that's into fashion. No, I don't, because you don't know, like, that. Be more open to somebody that may wear the same outfit all the time, but you find this common thread and you just build upon that, and those are good people. But the common thread just isn't fashion for you. It's the book reading, or it's the food, or we have the husbands in common or something like that. So I just feel like being open to looking for, Lord, show me this common thread, something that piques my interest in the other person, and me being open for us to build upon that. um, and then the other thing I was thinking about, I may not be able to remember
Because you're 50.
Estrogen,
because I'm
lack of.
51. Yeah, I was going to say that in being when y'all were talking about our relationships and the longevity of it and what keeps us going, I think is also sometimes if we are hurt by each other, us examining the intentions of it. And I would say that majority of the time, not even majority, I don't think it was intended. And so if it's not intended, then I think I'm more easy to forgive, and then being more understanding. Because, Cherie may say something that may hurt me, but I don't think she was intending to hurt me. It could have been where she was, or it could have been something honest that needs to be said, and it did hurt. But her intentions for me is love. I know that. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that that's what helps keep going through the seasons. Even though I haven't talked to you, I haven't seen you, but I know your intentions are good. That makes you a safe place for me. So like when I see Crystal, I hadn't talked to her in a while, but I see a safe place because I know that her intentions for me is always going to be good. That would be the other thing that one of the key components of looking at the longevity of our
That's
friendship
good.
that I would say.
That's good. And it's true. You have to decide to believe something about a person, their core relationship with you, even if they hurt you, and see that instead of the most recent thing. And that's like work. That's like work. Because,
It
and I feel
is.
like, I don't remember, but I feel like I know one specific time that I hurt your feelings, Talisha. I mean, it's probably been like 15 years ago. And then, and I don't remember how we bounced back from that. I think I said I was sorry, but I mean, you were not happy with me for a minute, and I don't know what else that has looked like here. But I know that, like, the decision to say this is not worth it doesn't make their intentions or their
Yeah.
character as my friend trash.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that you have to, because it's been some other people that I have to, you distance yourself, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And I think I'm really quick at doing that. But I also know that there's some people that I'm like, she's a keeper. Um, and I don't really know the key to that. But it's certain people that you like, she's a keeper. And there's a part where I want to say it's the Jesus in you, like I trust the Jesus in all of you, that I can, even if we are on the outs, I can pray about that, and that Jesus in me connects with that Jesus Holy Spirit in you, and that's kind of what draws us together. That doesn't help it happen with some people. We on the
Yeah.
outs, and it just is what it is, because there's nothing in you that I trust. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't even know where
Um,
you're coming from. I don't, even if I'm struggling to trust you, because none of us are
yes,
perfect. I don't know what's feeding and informing where you're coming from. And
yeah,
that's why I think, even though I don't think you have to find all your friends at church, that's why I think church, being in a church home and being planted is important, because at least you're drinking from the same fountain. You know what you're being
yeah,
fed. You know that you have a community, potentially, of people that are supporting you and growing you. It helps, because at least I know where you're coming from, which is, I think, a part of what, like I said, Talisha, I know that I think you've been back, I think, at Oak Cliff.
yes.
Talisha, I mean, Cherie, you married and you with your husband, which is where you should be. Michelle, you in a season where you come into church, sometimes you're like, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm coming today. I mean, like, but I just think, like,
Y'all didn't see that.
we know where we're coming from. And I think that helps a lot too.
I think what you're describing, Crystal, is emotional safety.
Come on.
It's it is we have found a place where I can say, here's how you hurt me, and not hear deflection, lack of accountability, blame shifting, like all of those things. Even if that is the first thing that I meet when I say, here's how you hurt me. We can continue the conversation and we'll get there. But I think that's what everybody's describing is we've found a place of emotional safety that's paramount. That is absolutely paramount, because you don't get vulnerability requires that. Connection requires that. And I think we actually talked about that. I just assumed everybody had what we had. Like, I didn't know, in some shape or form, but people saying, like, this is so rare. Like, I don't have that. I was like, listen, it is a gift. It is
And
a
it takes
gift.
time to develop. We were not
It takes
emotionally
time.
safe at 25, but
Right.
Correct. Yeah.
because
Right.
we trust the Jesus in each other, we trust character, we understand where we're coming from, how we're being fed. When there has been fissures, we fought through it, and developing emotional safety has been developed over time,
Yeah.
you know?
Hmm.
So,
And it
Yep.
continues and it continues.
agreed.
Like that continues.
Mm-hmm.
As seasons change and people go through certain things, certain people can say hurtful things or do hurtful things or not show up. For me,
Yep.
sometimes I'm the person that's gonna show up.
Right.
Um, but I can't say everybody shows up for me. So
Right.
that can be hurtful, but I also, I have to process that a certain way. I have to process as far as what season they're in, what they're going through, what they're juggling, were they intentionally trying to say, no, I'm not showing up for Talisha. And I have to not negate my feelings and hoping for that, but I also have to take that all in consideration, that I don't think anybody was intentionally saying, I'm not going to show up for Talisha. It's just that's where they were, and that's who they are. And then also realizing within relationships, it's going to be unbalanced. What I give to somebody is not going to be the same thing that I may receive, and how Cherie shows up for Nicole may not be the same way that she shows up for Michelle, but knowing the expectations that you may put on someone or the expectations that somebody has for you, I've had people tell me, hey, you need to call me. You're not calling to check on me. And I'm like, oh my God. Like Shantara did that to me, like, hey, I'm going through and I need you to call me. And I was like, my bad. Like, and I love that she was honest about that. Like, you're right. I need to show up at that moment. That's what she needed. And so having those kind of honest conversations, not just with each other, but with yourself on your expectations and who really should be meeting those, or if you should have them. So we're always doing this. We're going to always be doing this. But I think we say yes, we sign up for it because y'all are worth it.
I think another thing is that's important is figure out what you need and figure out what you have to offer.
Yeah, that's good.
Because you're gonna, within the tribe, within the 10 of us, I do something different one-on-one with all of y'all, something completely different. If I sit down with Chrystal, she's gonna ask me about writing. If I go somewhere with Michelle, we're gonna go on a hike. If I go somewhere with Talisha, we're gonna go get something to eat and cackle. If I go with Chandria, we're gonna work out. If I go, like, I can't go into each one of those with the expectation that this is what I need and y'all need to fulfill my needs. Like, that's not the nature of that shouldn't be the nature of every relationship that you have. You should be meeting needs while having needs met. So there has to be, and not a tit for tat kind of thing, but there's a reciprocalness to deciding that these are, when you have the relationships, knowing how you show up and how they show up, and not being mad when it's not exactly like, this is a journey, this is a process, this is like you said, this has been 30 years. So I think that's another thing, to really be self-aware and to self-assess. It's not enough to be self-aware. You got to do something. Now that you're aware, do something with that awareness. So I think that's
so
something
good
to make mention of too.
And I'm watching the chat, and it's a lot of agreement. I'm the one who's always showing up and reaching out, but it's not reciprocated. I love how y'all are being honest about when friendship gets messy and how you process and communicate it. It's not people that let us down. It's our expectations sometimes that we put on them. In any relationship, there will be fissures, but we should be able to work through it together. I mean, lots of agreement and nodding happening over here in the chat. Y'all know we could keep going, but I'm going to call it because it's 8:37. I told y'all would be free between 8:15 and 8:30. And also, this won't be the last time we do this, either virtually, or we know we're trying to get a date on the calendar where we can be in person, which I don't even know how that's going to work if not even all 10, like if 6 to 8 of us are in the room. I don't even know how that's going to need to be like a 3-hour taping session. Part 1, part 2, part 3, because there's just no way.
Set them up.
It's so much going on within.
Yeah.
It's pockets of conversation, and then it's just us
Right.
together. And it is kind of intriguing when you think about it. Like, how do y'all all tribe together? Like, because we're all leaders of our own little tribe, and then we come to here. You have all these leaders themselves come together in this tribe. And it really is a beautiful thing. It really is. It's chaos. It's fun. But it's not a lot of chaos. It's a chaos if you're trying to.
It's chaos. It's chaos.
It's chaos.
If we all try to go eat somewhere, it's chaos. We know who's gonna be late.
Chaos.
We know who is gonna not be able to figure out where to park. We know who's gonna be sitting there trying to help everybody, kind of frustrated on their phone. Oh my God. Hold on. Where are you, Michelle? We know who's going to be, but the chaos is worth it though. The chaos is worth it. So for the 1 or 2 times a year where we get together in person, it always feels like it was good for the soul. It was worth it. We sorely miss whoever can't make it, So anyway, I love y'all. Thank
Love
y'all
you.
for joining me. Thank you for getting up
Love
early,
y'all.
Cherie. Thank you for delaying your workout, Michelle, because I'm sure that's where you're going after we
Oh
get
no, I
off.
already did it this morning.
Don't
Oh,
brag. Why you bragging?
You assumed I missed it. I already did it.
that's awesome.
Talisha, you working from home today?
I am. Don't tell them, but no. Yes, I am. I'm working from home today.
Talking
I
about this
missed it.
live, this live.
In public on YouTube.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna work from home today. Hopefully, make a 11 o'clock workout. Um, hopefully,
Admit you going to Mint?
I am. Join me at Mint. And
I
whoever is
can't
at
do it.
11 o'clock.
I cannot do it. I cannot be in group fitness of any kind unless it is dark and I can be in the back. Spin class, yes. Zumba in the back, yes. But if it has to do with numbers, like lifting things that have numbers on them or grades on the wall, Orange Theory, I cannot do it. I can't do it. Not right now.
Yeah, I get it. I do get it because, like, even at Mint, they do this assessment, and I just tell them
Yes.
I ain't doing that.
I
I'm
don't
not
want to
doing
be
it.
assessed. I
I
don't
don't
want to
want
be
to be a
assessed.
this and my
Like,
name
look,
up
I'm
there.
already here. I'm
Yes.
already here. Like, don't do that. I'm
Don't
here.
do
I
that.
know I need to be
I
here.
know what I got. I know what I need to do.
I don't
And
need you to
then,
put it
Put
on
me
a
in the weak
paper.
group.
I don't need it to be
Put
official.
me in
I
the
don't need
weak
to be
group.
on
correct,
record.
correct.
I
And
need
I
the
know I
ones.
be
I
in
need the
there causing
fives.
chaos because they want me to do deadlifts. I'm not. I don't plan on lifting no dead body. So
Mm-mm.
if I gotta lift over 45 pounds, they be like, add some weight. I'm not. There's no need for
Why?
me to show y'all this
Why?
that I can deadlift
Mm-mm.
45 pounds. For what?
Oh,
A pickle
I don't.
jar. A pickle jar is 2 pounds. That's all I need to
why do
open
we
is a
know
pickle jar.
this? Why is this information we know?
I'm not doing it. So
All right,
and
y'all.
me alternative.
Sister
Oh,
Circle with actual sisters. I love
this
y'all.
was good to see
Inner
y'all. Love
Circle
y'all.
girls. To the
Love
after party we go. To the
you.
after party we go. Everybody else, happy first Monday. Make sure you're on the email list so you don't miss everything else.
This has
And I
been
will see
bothering me.
you, everyone else, in December. Inner Circle
This
girls, let's go to the private party. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait. We got to take a picture. So,
Hold
like,
on.
do
This
something so that we have a screenshot for the thing. Like, be cute.
hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get up
Okay.
close.
Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Just keep holding it. Okay. We'll grab a screenshot from that. That was great. Y'all are cute. Bye.
Bye
Okay,
bye.
bye. Love y'all.
Right.
I need a vegan meal, Michelle. When
Oh,
you doing
gosh.
it?
I got you.